Hey guys, welcome back to Lunch Break Chronicles. Yes, Lunch Break Chronicles. Child, that's what I'm gonna name this series from now on. Lunch Break Chronicles. Welcome back to Lunch Break Chronicles, because this story is gonna be about, y'all see I'm trying, right? I'm trying to really get these videos out to y'all. I'm gonna see what I got going on for the weekend too. I might do bold and bougie, but it all depends. It all depends. But I'm gonna get these videos out to y'all anyway. So our first topic we're going to talk about, as y'all can see from the thumbnail, we're going to talk about Kim and Kory Bierman. Kim and Kory Bierman. Child, Kim and Kory is back online in our news feeds because reportedly they are appointed parental fitness evaluators amid on-again, off-again divorce. I don't think that's the reason why they was appointed parental fitness figures. The reason why I think they were reported to have parental fitness figures is because those kids are privy to the arguments that they have and the fights that they have, and to the point where one of the kids called the cops the last time, allegedly, all of this is alleged. One of the kids called the cops last time to inform us or inform the cops that they were arguing again and that they needed assistance at the house. So I think that's why they were appointed. Don't get in my comments if you are a Kory fan talking about, oh, I don't know how to spell his name and this and that, because the last time I did a video about them suckers, somebody gonna get in my comment talking about, oh, at least know how to spell their name. And I'm just like, I don't really care. I don't care if I spell it wrong or right. I don't care if his name was Ben Beverly. I don't care what his name was. I don't care. At the end of the day, she drained him dry. He is suffering from narcissistic abuse, allegedly, and they need to hurry up and get a divorce and separate, but they too poor to separate from one another. So they gotta stay their poor asses together. That's not my fault. So don't get in my comments talking about X, Y, and Z about this fool that I don't even care nothing about. I'm here and I'm reporting the news. I think they need more than parental fitness people appointed to them. I think they need more than that. I think they both need therapy. I think they both need help. I think they both need to be able to separate from one another so she could go back to her sugar daddy, who was paying all her bills and taking care of her, supporting her and her children while she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But anyway, that's the least of our problems. That's the least of our problems. Anyway, in funny news, y'all know I always got a funny for y'all. I always got to throw something funny in there, but this one is not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. Child, watch this video, and we're going to come back and discuss. And then y'all let me know whether it was funny or not, because, child, I was just like, what happened? What's going on? Here we go. So now y'all see that. Tell me, did you see it? I had to play it like 3 times in order to catch it. Tell me, did you see it? Somebody in their ever-loving mind done got their kid driving in the trunk of the car with the car door open, and the kid was peeking out. Did y'all see it? I had to rewind it like 3 times because I could not believe that this kid was popped out of this daggone trunk. I was just like, am I seeing things like, are y'all serious? Like, times could never be this hard where I'm gonna put my kid in the trunk of a car, like, ever. I don't care what I got going on. I would leave stuff on the street to get my kids in a car seat. And this kid was little. Like, at any moment, he could jump out of this car. Any moment. Somebody needs to call what is that name of that place? Defects? I don't even know what the heck name of it is anymore because I don't live in New York, but somebody needs to call, and out here in Georgia it's defects. Somebody needs to call defects and like ASAP stat, because anything could happen. And they was on a highway. It's not like they was on a regular street or anything like that, child. Not saying that would have been better, but they was on a highway and this kid was peeking out, and I'm just like, Jesus, the people, I would have drove up to that car so fast and be like, miss, ma'am, miss, sir, whomever, what are y'all doing with the kid in the back of the car, in the trunk, with the hood up? Child, absolutely not. Absolutely Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway, y'all drop down in the comments letting me know what y'all think about that story, because that one, I had to watch it 3 times. Tell me how many times y'all had to watch it, because I had to watch it 3 times to make sure I was seeing what I was exactly seeing. Let's move on. I'm going to let y'all digest this. Let's move on. Child, we're going to get to Peter Thomas from Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, he is doing terrible ever since he left Cynthia. Child, Cynthia is doing amazing. So we know who the problem was. But Peter is not. Clearly, he's not. Y'all know a couple of weeks ago, they had hit him with a $9 million judgment. I think he had to pay $9 million. Let me see. Yeah, $9 million default judgment because he never showed up in the court about this rent that he had signed a 10-year lease. Like, who signs a 10-year lease for a restaurant? An amateur. That's who. An amateur. I'm going to tell y'all. I don't even need y'all to wait and comment on it. An amateur signs a 10-year lease, because there's no way I would sign a 10-year lease and for a restaurant and not for a house, apartment, whatever the case may be is. $9 million. He got a default judgment. Y'all already know that. So he was doing an interview on some show, and he gets online and he said, child, he's not paying a thing. I'm going to let y'all hear the video. Here we go.
What? About the $9 million. I'm going to do shit about it. What does that mean? That means they going to come get that nice crib of yours. Look at how pretty it is back there. You got nice flowers, nice light fixtures. I'll do it. About what? About the $9 million. I'm going to do shit about it.
Now that y'all seen that video that he said he ain't paying nothing, child, he pulling a whole Tasha K. He's like, listen, I ain't got it. I ain't paying it. I ain't doing nothing. He said, I ain't doing nothing about that, child. He's not doing anything about that $9 million. $9 million. Imagine. I could just imagine getting a $9 million lawsuit against me. Child, I would be like, the YTs and jump off a building. Because child is not, I'm just joking. Y'all know I'm being silly. But there's no way, this is for educational purposes. There is no way I would be okay with receiving a $9 million default judgment and then boldly get on the internet and say I'm not paying. Child, I'm not even trying to put myself in a position to be at default of a $9 million suit. I don't want the $9 million suit. You can have it. I don't want it. No, ma'am. No, Pam. Have it. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about him talking about he's not going to pay the suit? Child. Child. I don't know, child. I do not know. I don't know what he's going to do. But anyway, let's move along. Let us move along. So Cardi B did a whole video about how men and women should go 50-50. I'm going to put it up, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Here we go.
I got a message for y'all from Kory.
All right, so this is what I believe in, right? Like, it's like, if you're gonna be the type of bitch that like a nigga, you want a nigga to take care of you and everything, but it's like, all right, you have to like pick a balance. Like, it's like you cannot just be a bitch and it's like, oh, my man take care of me, he does the bills. But it's like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like, it's like, all right, like you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work, you don't contribute to the house. So I just feel like it's like, and like sometimes people be like, oh, so this is like really controversial, right?
What?
I feel like it's very controversial when like be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that's paying all the bills. How y'all ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Because he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? Mm-hmm. So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay the bills. That's not how it works. This is your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day. Your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like, it was like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not a feminist anymore because it's like sometimes it's like y'all bitches don't be living in the real world. Right. Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money and his money is my money. Shit.
I mean, my money is my money. But like, my money is my money. Like, my money is my money and his money is his money. But it's like, like it's like we both spend money on each other and everything. And it's like if we want to go and everything, it's like all right, like if we're gonna buy a house, like let's go half and half. And it's like if we're gonna buy,
it's not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street. Like it's like if we're gonna buy like crazy expensive furniture, it's like all right, you buy the couch and I buy the dining room set. Like it's a both thing. Like right. It's a both thing. Because then when you leave, like bitch, you really leave for nothing because you was like, hey, you have to pay all the bills. Well, you now you're divorced and you don't got no house, nothing. You don't got shit. You got shit. You don't even got a couch, bitch. Mm-hmm. You don't even got, that's my thought. I'm old school.
I'm old school too.
All right now, y'all done seen it. 50-50. What y'all think? Women ain't doing nothing, but what you bringing to the table, that's what it sounds like to me. That was her question for those men. And then them two Dusties in the video, I just said, child, a Dusty is always going to be a Dusty. A Dusty is always going to be a Dusty. A Dusty is always going to be a Dusty. And then you got them two Dusties in the back talk about, you gotta bring Who cares? We don't need. I don't even want to have that 50 conversation, because I don't want no bozos, no losers in my comments talking about, oh, women should pay blah 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 da 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 da. I don't care either way. Let me tell y'all something. When I was back in the day, I was on that 50-50 crap. It didn't work out for me, and the reason why I say that is because I always brought more to the table than the next person. Right? And then I was always paying more than the next person, right? All the time. But then I always got crap because the person used to try to tell me, oh, you don't do nothing but sit at a desk all day. And I work hard. And I'm just like, we all working though. Regardless of how much I make, we all working though, right? Anyway, neither here nor there. My perception now is, I pay all the bills in my house alone. I don't need anybody to come and help me pay my bills. It would be nice, but I don't need it. And guess what? You're not coming in my house thinking you're going to pay 50-50 either. Because I can pay 50-50 or I can pay the whole. Either or. I'm always going to bring the table. I am the table. I don't care what nobody say. I am the table. I don't care how you slice it. If you happy with paying 50-50 in your relationship, then go with it. If you happy with paying nothing and he taking care of everything, go with it. It's your relationship, your preference. Y'all figure it out how y'all want to figure it out. I'm just telling you, don't show up at my door thinking you're going to pay 50-50 anymore. Because I can pay all the bills. I can pay 100% of everything by myself. And you can be gone. Period. That's how I see it. Point blank, period. That's how I see it. You do with your relationship what you want to do with your relationship. If 50-50 works for you, then so be it. If 100% of, and you just being a stay-at-home mom, then so be it. I'm on the internet listening to one of content creators. She lives in Japan, and she's a black expat. She lives in Japan, and she said she went on a date, so she's dating. Now, Japanese culture is totally different. I always tell y'all that. Asian culture is totally different from black culture, American culture, period. It's totally different. But she's been dating for a while, so I listened to her dating chronicles. And she recently stated how she went on a date with he wasn't even Asian. He was Indian, but that's, Asian still. And she was telling him how she wants the man to pay all the bills and she be a stay-at-home mom, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, but you're working. And why would you say that on a first date? This was a first date. Why would you say that on a first date to somebody? I mean, I understand if y'all have the conversation, but then there's a lot of things that you have to factor in when you're dealing with people of other cultures, of ethnic backgrounds, people of other ethnic backgrounds. So there's a lot of things that you have to factor in, and you have to take in accountability of all of those things. And then you also have to remember, he has to be that type of person to want you to be a stay-at-home mom. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Anyway, like I said, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think, either way. But my whole thing is, if you want a 50-50 relationship, then so be it. If you want he pay the whole bills and you be a stay-at-home mom, but you still need to have something for yourself, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. People do it all the time. People say, oh yeah, my husband pays all of the bills, blah, blah, blah. I think that's sprinkle lady. Her husband pays all the bills, but yet you make money off of content that you put out on all of these platforms. So she's still bringing something to the table, even though her husband is paying all the bills. So, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not really wanting to pass judgment on anybody. Whatever works for you, works for you. If that's how your relationship works, then that's how your relationship works. If the 50-50 works for you, then so be it. And if it doesn't, then that's fine too. It is what it is. Everybody has a right to date how they want to date, whom they want to date. Just date in your price range. That's it. Date in your price range. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on to the last and final story. I think that's my last and final story. No, it's not my last and final story. I got 2 more stories. Anyway, so let's get into, let's talk a little bit about this little TikTok situation here. So we got a little TikTok situation here going on where the House passed a bill and they given Dite Dance, the owner of TikTok, 6 months to find a new buyer for TikTok because they're saying that they're they want them to disassociate themselves from foreign adversaries. Or they're gonna ban it they're gonna find a new buyer, or it's gonna be a national ban in America. Now, during C-19, they tried to do the same thing, and I'll tell y'all my reasons for it after the fact. But they're trying to say that it's a national security risk to Americans, but there's ways around it. We can discuss it. What y'all guys think about the ban on TikTok? Now, I know a lot of content creators that make a lot of money off of TikTok. And I think that's the reason why they're trying to ban TikTok, because there's a lot of Americans that make money off of TikTok, and they're kind of like doing away with their 9-to-5s. And I feel like America right now, they're trying to like lock people in. They want it to be conventional how it used to be. People going to their 9-to-5, slaving away at all of these places for all of these years with no other outlet. They don't want any entrepreneurship. They're passing a lot of bills towards entrepreneurship and taxation. They don't want a lot of people making second incomes doing entrepreneurs, and they're not being able to track the money and tax the money and do whatever with the money. And TikTok is one of those things. A lot of people are creating TikTok shops, selling stuff through that way. A lot of people are doing affiliations. Like, there's a lot of ways that you can make money off of TikTok. And I feel like the American government is like, they getting cut out and they want their piece of the pie. They always want their piece of the pie. There's always an Uncle Sam somewhere in somebody's back pocket trying to get some of that tax money. And I think that's the reason why the U.S. is doing that, because I think a lot of content creators make a lot of money off of TikTok. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. There's ways around, if they ban certain things, like, because even when you go overseas to other countries, if you have a VPN, you can always watch, because China banned everything. There's all kinds of bans in China. I don't think you can get Facebook. You can't really get Netflix. Like, there's a whole bunch of apps that you can't get. Instagram. Like, there's a whole bunch of apps that you can't get in these other foreign countries, in China and places like that, and like in Korea and like Japan. Like, a lot of those places you can't really get these apps. So you have to have a VPN in order for you to be able to access these apps and things like that. So, a lot, they censor a lot of stuff, but the crazy thing is they PORN is they can still find that stuff. It's so weird, but anyway, that's a conversation for a whole nother day. Anyway, they censor a lot of stuff, but you can have a VPN in America, which a lot of people have VPNs anyway, and you can access that content. So you would be able to access TikTok through a VPN. Either way it goes, and all they're gonna do is take it out of the App Store if they don't meet the 6-month deadline. They're just gonna take it out of the App Store, so Google Play won't have it and Apple won't have it. But it's still out there, and you can still access it. You can, like, if you could access through a VPN or something like that, you can still have access to it. They said it'll be lagging, it'll be bugs because it won't allow for updates and stuff. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna get it. And I really think the ground reason for them doing this is to stop content creators from making a crap load of money on that app without them being privy to it. That's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Moving on to my next story. So the next story, we're going to talk about the Baddies Caribbean cast, child. Did y'all see that? Those photos of the Baddies Caribbean cast? They let the cast out. Let's discuss it. We're going to talk about it. So we got Natalie Nunn, Sukiana, Scotty, Biggie, Tasiki, Mariah Lynn, Sapphire, and Jayla. I don't know who Jayla is. I definitely didn't want to see Sapphire back, but I don't know who Jayla is. I don't know who that is. I think I heard of her, but I'm not 100% sure. What y'all think about them? Drop them in the comments and let me know what y'all think about them. So they said a special appearance. We're going to have Tommy, Aubrey O'Day, Shannon Claremont, Sinead Claremont. I think these are some Claremont twins. I think they did have them up there and said the Claremont twins. I don't know those women. I know Tommy and I know Aubrey, and I don't understand why Tommy would be a special appearance when they say they had beef and then they had that fight in the ring and stuff like that. I don't understand that. Aubrey O'Day is a fresh face and she brings crap. So, you know, I'm here for her being on it as a special appearance. I want to see how this dynamic works because it seems like it's a lot of personalities here. And then they said new celebrity cast is going to be Bianca Bonney. I mean, her body looks nice. I don't know who she is, but that bathing suit is real nice, and her body look real cute. She look cute. She look cute. I like it. Yes, she is brown queen. Yes, I love it. She look cute. Her edges and everything, her hair. She look cute. Her body is nice. Yes, girl, go. I don't know who you are, but go. Kylie Way. I don't know who that is. And Meatball. I think that's Diamond. I don't know who that is. I think it's Diamond. I think somebody told me that Diamond was going to be on there. Somebody told me that Diamond was going to be on there, but Diamond trying to be on everything because she on Big Lex show too. And I'm just like, oh gosh, do we have to see you everywhere? But I mean, okay, we're going to see a whole different side of you, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that cast? I think it's going to shake it up a lot. I think it's going to be a lot to see. It's going to be a nice little dynamic. We're going to have a lot of personality conflicts. So I'm here for it, and I'm going to review it, child. I'm going to review it. So y'all better be watching my reviews because I'm definitely going to review it. And then I think Candy Show is coming back to that Queens of R&B. I'm going to review that too. So I'm, you know, things is picking up this summer. So I'm going to be reviewing some shows. And then E.T. got online and told us that she wasn't coming back, but we don't, or to the baddies franchise at all. But girl, we don't want to see you, so who cares? And I'm gonna play that video after this segment. And then we got, you know, we see Smiley out here. You know, I'm gonna post the pictures over here and over here. We see Smiley out here in these streets doing her thing. Well, I'm trying to figure out what she up to, because all you're doing is being out in public and taking pictures with stars that you see for 2 seconds. Girl, let's see what you're doing though. Let's see what you're doing. I don't know. And then we got Taseki, ma'am. We got Miss Toseki out here eating the girls up, looking cute all the time on the internet. Yes, looking cute all the time. We looking cute all the time. I'm gonna see Toseki out here doing it up, you know, eating the girls up, and then got that song with Biggie. I think it's cute. What y'all think about it? Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know if y'all think it's cute or not. I don't know. Yeah, but that was it for the Baddies Caribbean. I'm here for it, and I will be reviewing it. So don't forget to check back in for those reviews, child, because we're gonna be here. Zeus TV, y'all got another. Y'all still got me. Y'all still got me. I was really mad, but I'm glad that y'all not bringing Rolly back. I'm glad y'all not bringing Rolly back because I don't want to see her no more. I don't want to see her no more. I don't care if she's taking a surgery break. I don't care. I don't want to see her at all. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. So, Marvel's has fired Bo DeMaio. He is the creator of the X-Men 97 series. He did two seasons, and he was in talks to do the third one, but they fired him abruptly. He kind of like deleted all his social media. He shut down his accounts and deleted all his social media. It was rumored that he was being difficult, you know, but they always say things like that. Oh, they're difficult to work with. They're this and this and that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We all know the routine words that they say. But they saying that they shut it down because he had an OnlyFans. But I'm like, there's a few Disney stars that still have their OnlyFans. I think Emma Stone has it OnlyFans, but she's still part of Disney. What's that about? And then it's not like he had OnlyFans and then he shut it down. He had this OnlyFans for a while, or he just got the OnlyFans. No, he had the OnlyFans for a while. So if that was the case, but we'll never know why really he got ousted. It is what it is. It just sucks because, you know, it was a little kiki. And it happened. I mean, it happens. We'll never know unless he come out and say why he got fired. Because, you know, Disney's never going to say. But, yeah. If y'all know him, if y'all going to miss him, let us know. I don't know what he was doing on his OnlyFans. I have the slightest idea what he was doing on his OnlyFans. Please do not ask me. I don't know what he was doing on his OnlyFans. I did not look it up. I don't have OnlyFans. I don't even know how to begin to get OnlyFans. Y'all know I'm old. I don't know how to get OnlyFans. So I don't know what he was doing on his OnlyFans. But they got rid of him. So we'll see. But as always, you know, I love chit-chatting with you guys. I will definitely see y'all in the next one. I'll let y'all know what's going on. I'm going to be going on vacation soon. So I'm trying to get these videos out as much as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna do a vacation vlog. Drop down in the comments and let me know if y'all want me to do a vacation vlog, because I tried to do a vacation vlog the last time. It did not come out good. I am not a vlogger. I do not know how to vlog properly, and I was struggling. So y'all let me know. I might post pictures. I might. It all depends. It all depends. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys. Don't forget, for always, watching. And don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.